Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Unity of the Valley. Welcome to this special time to come together in the spirit of oneness, in the spirit of love and joy. And I'm delighted to have an old friend, Jim Scott, who's sort of making a homecoming return to Eugene. He used to live here. He was a member, I think a founding member with the Paul Winter Consort, and has played with many luminaries throughout the music world, and he's an incredible composer and an incredible human being. And this evening we are going to be so blessed with a special event, which I'll talk more about during our announcements. But now Jim is going to lead us in something short and simple as an opening song. So just stay in your seat and just enjoy the spirit of this simple little melody.
Let all our hearts open wide. Oh, we got it right there. This goes, Donna and I go way back, and we sang this song a long time ago, and I'm so glad you still remember it. Let all our hearts open wide, feeling the spirit deep inside, and from within shine your light, bright as the day through the darkest night. Let's sing it again. Let all our hearts open wide, feeling the spirit deep inside, and from within shine your light, bright as the day through the darkest night. Sing it softly now. Let all our hearts open wide, feeling the spirit deep inside, and from within shine your light, bright as the day through the darkest night. Bring it up. Let all our hearts open wide, feeling the spirit deep inside, and from within shine your light, bright as the day through the darkest night.
So feel that spirit deep inside as we open with prayer this morning, knowing who we are as the beloved children of the one power, the one presence. Today is Prayer Sunday, and with that we hold in prayer all those who need our prayers. People who are near fire zones in Canada, California, and other parts of the world. People in prayer zones where war is waging. They need our prayers the most. It's hard to imagine the horror these people are exposed to. Sweet, sweet Spirit. We affirm comfort, we affirm safety, we affirm a peaceful outcome soon. So we send our love, our affirmations for protection, for good outcome, and we give thanks in advance for answered prayer, knowing our prayers have been heard, and on the level of spirit, all is well and in divine order. even if we can't see it right now from where we are. So for that we are grateful. Thank you, God. Amen. So with Prayer Sunday, that means also we have a candle to light. Patty, would you come up, please? She's playing it safe. She's going for the matches. Did you want to share a few words?
So, I light this candle in hopes that my heart and all of your hearts and the hearts of everyone around the world, and especially the leaders, the people that have power, that they can open up their hearts and be vulnerable and try and find solutions that work. And that, yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Patty. You may have noticed that there are prayer shawls around. Ani, would you like to join me up here? Our prayer ministry is alive and well, and these prayer shawls are for you. So if you feel the need for yourself or a loved one, for comfort, for healing, feel free to find us and let us know that which prayer shawl you would like to take, because Bonnie is our wonderful, not only she's our most prolific prayer shawl maker, she is also the one who keeps the log, so we know who all received. How many have we received to date? Given away, I mean.
738.
Yes.
Since 2012.
Since our inception in 2012. And this is one I made. Yeah, and it, yeah, Bonnie. Thanks, dear. Okay. So we bless all the prayer shawls, infuse them with love, so whoever receives them will feel that love and will feel the comfort. Thank you, Bonnie. Our prayer ministry is alive and well, and there are many parts to our prayer ministry. Today you received our new bulletin for August, and on page 14 is an outline of parts of our prayer ministry, and there is more. Maybe you need immediate prayer. You don't want to wait till Sunday to place a prayer request in the prayer box. I'm looking at it right there, that beautiful carved brown box in the corner. If you have an immediate prayer need, these pink cards will give you 3 names to call, and someone will pray to you right then in real time. So feel free to avail yourself of all that the prayer ministry offers, including the meetings upstairs after the Sunday service and the other parts that are listed right here. And we are blessed with prayer. Unity in Linwood is blessing us, and they're saying to us, God, through me is infinite wisdom, the gentle spirit of truth within guides and directs. Open my heart to love, and I am blessed. God is my help in every need. We are so blessed. And if anyone is with us for the first time today, you might want to raise your hand and receive a packet, a newcomer's packet from one of our ushers. And we invite you to take this name tag and wear it, put your name on it, so we can find you after the service and welcome you and get to know you. Hopefully you'll be free to join us for refreshments after the service in the fellowship hall. So we bless you, we love you, and we are so glad you are here with us today. And I think that's enough from me. And how about Gina?
She brings it out in me, I'm telling you. Good morning, everyone. It's good to see your faces, and hello on the live stream. Feeling your hearts today. Before I start our announcements, or maybe while you're putting your phones in meditation mode, if anyone owns a Camry, license plate 918 PGR, please get in touch with Serenade today. And if you don't see her, come and see me. I've got a phone number for you. So, all right. Meditation mode for our cell phones. As Inga said, our August bulletin is posted on our internet, and you also got it today. And there's a lot of good stuff in there, so please feel free to check it out. And our ministry that we featured on page 8 is Reverend Dick's Community Connection Hour, so you can learn more about that. I think it would be good if I just took a breath. Can y'all take a breath with me? Thank you. I think I needed to just get in my body a little bit. We are so grateful and appreciative for everyone's care in staying home when you aren't feeling well. So with the COVID cases increasing in Eugene, we're encouraging everyone to continue using safety measures while at Unity Surface. So simple things like hand washing and mask wearing can make a big difference in protecting our spiritual community. We keep extra masks. They're available in the foyer if you need them. And thanks for helping keep our congregation healthy. So prayer requests, if you would like to fill one out, you can put it in the prayer box in the foyer, you can put it in the offering bag, or you can contact Julia at the number on the screen. And then let's see, today, after the service in the fellowship, we've got salad, and it looks like a lot of really good food in there, so be sure and check that out. And then John, I know you talked about our musician, but can you tell us some more? There you are.
Yes, he's very big, and I don't mean outwardly, I mean just overall, like a tree. And Jim has written a lot about trees in his life, and I think you have a special fondness for trees, isn't that true?
Well, yeah, we do.
And Jim's on a mission, I think, to join with all the people who are interested in saving Mother Earth. And so tonight we have a very special multimedia experience with Jim as he's traveling around the country sharing the year to save the earth, mixing his music and celebrating all the energy that we need to put into this home of ours. Jim, is there anything you'd like to add about that? And that's 6 p.m. I'll just say this, it's 6 p.m. tonight, and although there's a suggested donation of $15 to $25, everyone is welcome. No one will be turned away, so let's make this a Unity family experience. Jim, do you want to mention anything about tonight?
Thanks. Yeah, thanks. It's lovely to be back here. I lived in Eugene from 86 to 99. Some people are old enough to remember. And it just really feels like coming home. I was afraid I'd come back here and go, uh-oh, why did I ever leave? So lovely to be with you. I got a grant, a National Endowment for the Arts grant, to create this program, and we've spent a year and a half putting slides, all these pictures that we could get public domain, and even a couple of videos are in there illustrating my most outspoken, and I hope spiritual too, songs about the earth and all different elements of all that. And it's not just a lecture; it's fun too. So, I hope you can come. Thanks.
Thank you, Jim. Okay, we've got some more announcements. On Tuesday, our movie is Strangers on a Train, and there's only 2 more movies in the series, and then we start the new one on the 13th. So the registration forms for the new one are in the bulletin. You can also find them in the fellowship hall. All right, this Saturday from 10:30 to noon, we've got the Sacred Women's Circle meeting upstairs in the Fillmore wing. Thank you. And Annie Sinclair is going to be leading us in meditation and also doing a water ritual. So all women are invited. Please come and join. Next Sunday, we have John speaking on fear, false evidence appearing real. Perfect timing for that, it seems like. We also have coming up on Wednesday, August 7th, chanting and meditation with John and Stephen Parsons. And then we're very excited on Sunday, August 18th, we have guest musician Haley Lauren, and she'll be performing at our Sunday service. So we're blessed to have her. She's internationally acclaimed, award-winning. So please help us spread the word and bring a friend. And then Saturday, August 17th, we have the summer congregational picnic at Reverend Inga's. And on page 7 of your bulletin are all the details for this. And it's been a while since we've done it, so excited about that. And then coming up Friday and Saturday, September 13th and 14th, the YFM is going to hold a second-hand sale. And what they're really needing right now is if you have any items you want to get rid of, please contact Alice so you can donate them and they can put them in the sale. All right, thank you.
Is there another announcement? No. Okay. Time for a little sing-along. I've been singing this song since I first joined the Paul Winter Consort, and it's been attributed to me, but I didn't write it. A great Brazilian composer, Ivan Lins, wrote this melody, and he let us take the melody, the song, and put new English words to it. And I got to sing it, and you can help. A little chorus in 2 languages like this. In a circle of friends, this means friends when you get your fingers together. In a circle, this means circle of sound. Try that much. In a circle of friends, in a circle of sound. And almost the same melody. All our voices will blend, mix it up, when we touch common ground. And it's a samba. Voices are calling round the earth. Music is rising in the sea. The spirit of morning fills the air, guiding my journey home. Where is the path beyond the forest? Where is the song I always knew? I remember it just around the bend. In the village, the music never ends. In a circle of friends, in a circle of sound, all our voices will blend when we touch common ground. Somewhere is the melody we need. There is a certain harmony, even a rhythm in the trees, in the song that we've always known. As every road comes to its end, so every path must cross again. Now I'm returning to my heart, back to the song that is our own. In a circle of friends, in a circle of sound, all our voices will blend when we touch common ground. More of that flute. we touch common ground. Let's do that again. Let's do it as a round. In a circle, in a circle, in a circle, in a circle. All our voices, when we touch common ground. I know we all have to roll our eyes and whisper to each other after someone asks us to sing around together.
Welcome back, Jim. It's
Thank
really
you.
a pleasure to have you here.
That's
You
a
don't
delight.
remember me, but I remember
I
you.
do too. You've been carrying on here a
welcome.
long time. We thank you.
It's been a while. It's really good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, let's join our hearts and our souls and our minds and our personal being in common ground here at Unity of the Valley, in this sanctuary and at this time. A lovely, lovely, relaxing sigh of just peacefulness and gentleness and openness to receive what is ours to receive as we experience the common ground of our being, the common ground of our hearts, the common ground of our walk with Spirit, and the individual common ground of our knowing of who we are individually. Sweet Spirit, we invite you into this circle of common ground. We know you're already present, but the re-invitation is to make your presence even more known within us, around us, and through us. And we give thanks for that, Sweet Spirit. Be there with us. Encourage us, remind us that we are indeed worthy of being present on common ground. Whatever cares are in our hearts at this moment, let's release them. Let us sit quietly now in the peaceful place, wherever that is for us, and unite our spirits, one and all, with the beauty of the life that we live and the beauty of the world, and let all cares go. Collectively be with our own inner light, our own spirit, and all open to receive as we go into a time of silence together, to open in gratitude for this moment. A gentle breath. I am home. I am home in the common ground of my being. And I know the truth. I know the truth. Let us be reminded of that truth now. And let us be reminded of the joy of living in that truth and walking in the truth and being with each other in love caring, and in the hope, and in the prayers for our world, for our planet, and in love with life. Dear Holy Presence, we welcome you into this moment again, because with each welcome, we feel the strength of your presence increasing. And we give over now to you our lives, our thoughts, our spirit, our wonder, and we do so with love and gratitude for all the love that we receive from those that you have created to be with us, from the spirit that you have placed within us, and from all those in our lives. And so it is. Amen and amen.
Some days go by without worrying about things I haven't done. And I would just as soon let some time go by without worrying about battles never won. I would just as soon let a woman or a man live in peace on the land. And before we would judge the way they live their lives, we'd be prepared to lend a hand. There's a way and there's an ease to the life we lead. There's a dream of peace not so far away. There's a force and there's a flow to the life we lead. If we will just release and let it be that way. I would just as soon let all wounds heal in time without worrying about who deserves the blame. And I would just as soon there'd be no heroes in wars. Though you win, you lose, it all turns out the same. I would prefer we'd find a compromise so nobody dies in a senseless fight over how to divide the earth or seas or skies. that maybe you'd sing along. Or maybe it's Dolly and Emmy Lou, or Crosby and Nash, or somebody. So I made the range 5 notes. There's a way and there's an ease to the life we lead. Dream of peace. There's a dream of peace, not so far away. A force and a flow. There's a force and there's a flow to the life we lead. If we will just release and let it be that way. I would just as soon passing fashion's delight, without binding us to all in life that's vain. And I would just as soon that passions be of love, and not dominance and war for selfish gain. It would be enough for me, the fleeting beauty of the wild, that I might be beguiled without boundaries, without lies, that I could see with the eyes and the wisdom of a child. Here's that chorus. There's a way and there's an ease to the life we lead. Dream of peace. There's a dream of peace, not so far away. Just release and let it be that way. And with sing-alongs, as in life, just when you're getting the hang of it, that part is over, so let's give it one more try. There's a way, and there's an ease to the life we lead. There's a dream of peace, not so far away. There's a force and there's a flow to the life we lead. If we will just release and let it be that way.
Thank you, Jim. Yes, indeed, there is a way. And could we have the first slide, please? Joy, the divine gift. Well, good morning, dear friends. It's my joy to spend this morning with you. What a privilege to have the opportunity to share my thoughts. I got excited when we, the ministerial team, decided on the topic for the month of July, the pursuit of happiness, finding the joy-filled life. Maybe Gina should be giving this talk. She offers joy classes. I differentiate between happiness and joy. Merriam-Webster's dictionary, not so much. It gives nearly the same definition for both happiness and joy. It says, a state of well-being and contentment. Happiness is a choice you can make every morning before you start your day. It lives in the mind, and it can be influenced by outer circumstances. You can affirm what kind of day you intend to have, or will you allow the winds of change to determine your state of mind? Joy, on the other hand, in this context, is not a temporary emotion. It's an inner knowing, and it lives in the heart. It colors every aspect of living. I know. I feel it. I know that I know. And as it states in the opening of your monthly bulletin for July, it's an expanded awareness of our true essence as divine consciousness or spirit. It is always present and unchanging, but we may not always be aware of it. Moments of happiness can remind us of the joy that lives within. It's much like belief and faith. In my prayer class, we talk about the difference between the two. Belief represents a conviction of something as true. It's subject to change. What I believed yesterday can change today as I receive new information. Its nature is worldly. On the other hand, Paul wrote, "Faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen." It's an inner knowing that lives in the heart. Again, I know that I know. When I live from that heart center, I get in touch with my faith, and I feel my joy. When I'm in my joy, I remember my faith. The two are very closely linked. And in this context, happiness and belief are secular in nature, subject to worldly circumstances. Faith and joy are within, spiritual in nature, unchanging aspects of our divine inheritance. In her book, The Diamond in Your Pocket, Gangaji tells the story of a diamond thief who was quite accomplished in his craft. He sought to steal the most exquisite of gems. One day, he saw a well-known diamond merchant purchase a jewel he had been waiting for all his life. It was the most beautiful, most pristine, purest of diamonds. He was very excited, and so he followed the diamond merchant and boarded the train, getting into the same compartment. He spent the entire 3-day journey trying to pick the merchant's pocket to obtain the diamond. When the end of the journey came and he hadn't found the gem, he was very frustrated. He had employed all his skills, but was not able to steal this rare, precious jewel. When the diamond merchant got off the train, the pickpocket followed him. Once again. Finally, he couldn't stand it anymore, and he walked up to the merchant and said, "Sir, I'm a renowned diamond thief. I saw you purchase that beautiful diamond, so I followed you onto the train. Though I used all the skills of my art, which have been perfected over many years, I have not been able to find the gem. I must know your secret. Tell me, how did you hide it from me?" The diamond merchant replied, "Well, I saw you watching me in the diamond district, and I suspected that you were a pickpocket. So I hid the diamond where I thought you wouldn't be likely to look, in your own pocket." Then he reached into the thief's pocket and pulled out the diamond. The treasure is in your pocket. We can stop searching because it's in the pocket of your heart. It's always been there, and it's already within you. We just have to become quiet, and in the stillness, all will be revealed to us. If you have been in your Peace Chapel, I'm looking at it right there in the corner, you will see the quote on the wall, "Be still and know." Gangaji goes on to say, stop searching for yourself in thoughts, emotions, circumstances, or bodily image. It's that simple. The search is over when we realize that the true and lasting fulfillment you have been looking for is found nowhere other than right here where you are. It is here. It is in you and me. It is all of life, both sentient and insentient. It is everywhere. As long as you're searching for it, it cannot be found because you assume that it's someplace else. So even though we experience life as separateness, she reminds us that each one of us is pure consciousness, part of that great sea of consciousness. From the Hindu tradition, in the Bhagavad Gita, this quote uses the word Lord, and if that doesn't work for you, reframe it in your own mind with a word of your choice, such as the infinite, or source, or the presence. There's only one presence, one power, regardless of by what name we call it. So here's the quote. The person whose mind is absorbed in the Lord and who is completely established in the Lord as his one goal and refuge is never born again. They are not elated by good fortune or depressed by bad. With mind established in Brahman, they are free from delusion, not dependent upon any external support. They have realized the joy of spiritual awareness. With their consciousness unified through the practice of meditation, they live in abiding joy. So this comes in a book that I have with commentaries by Eknath Eswaran, and he offers this. To enter this state of abiding joy, we must be very vigilant in the early stages of our sadhana, meaning spiritual practice, and often deal with pleasure and pain. We have been conditioned to run away from pain and seek only pleasure, but it is part of life in this dualistic world. So I see joy as a constant, quiet state. It radiates equanimity and the ability to look beyond outer circumstances. In Eswaran's terms, to become unupsettable. Whoa, don't I wish I were unupsettable. I've gotten a lot better over the years, but I'm not there yet. Of course, there are situations in the world that are very upsetting, but rather than getting angry, we can transform that energy into something useful and use that fire in the belly to bring about positive change. For instance, I was at an event yesterday from Makindu Vocational Program. Marty and Jan, are you in the audience? They're taking a well-deserved day off, but Bev Forster will be happy to answer your questions. There's Bev, our prayer chaplain coordinator. It's a school in East Kenya that offers vocational training for boys and girls ages 13 to 25. The advanced training program includes dressmaking, tailoring, hairdressing, and beauty therapy. Those were the choices the kids made. Those were the programs they wanted. The school was opened in 2018 by Marty and Jan Johnson. I've been to Africa, not to Kenya, but I've seen firsthand the poverty and the need for change. Current enrollment is over 270 students. Wow, what an accomplishment. So feel free to come and see me or Bev afterwards, and I have a brochure from Makindu Village. Next slide, please. Accept what is, let go of what was, and have faith in what will be. This reminds me of staying in the moment where the joy is. That is really the only moment we have. The Course in Miracles refers to it as the holy instant. Being somewhat of a rebel myself, the first thing that comes to mind is resistance when I hear acceptance. But like the futuristic films sometimes portray the alien who says, resistance is futile. Eckhart Tolle wrote quite extensively about acceptance in his book, A New Earth. In this context, it means acknowledging the facts. We can live in denial of the facts, but try as we may, no amount of wishing things were different is going to change anything. We don't have to like what happened. We don't have to condone it. But once we acknowledge the facts and come to acceptance of what is, we restore inner peace and become centered in our abiding joy. And from this peaceful center, we can deal effectively with whatever circumstances confront us and bring about change in a peaceful manner. The daily word on Wednesday was on acceptance. I find peace in accepting what I cannot change. That reminds me of the Serenity Prayer. Feel free to say it with me. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. A long time ago, I discovered a second verse that I will share with you. Grant me patience with the changes that take time, and appreciation of all that I have, tolerance of those with different struggles, and the strength to get up and try again. One day at a time. So letting go is the fastest way I know of to free myself of whatever burden is weighing me down. I give it to God. Staying in my joy helps me to let go. Letting go is the subject of my next talk next month, so stay tuned. Next slide, please. A Tibetan proverb, the secret to living well and longer is eat half, walk double, laugh triple, and love without measure. The lifestyle you choose will help you stay in your joy. It is always there, like electricity in the wiring of your home, but you have to remember to flip the switch to turn on the light. These 4 secrets put it very succinctly. I've talked a lot about lifestyle in the past, so I'll keep this short. Eat half, choose wisely, become a label reader, and stay away from processed foods. Walk double, keep moving, find some fun exercises, and find some fun people to share it with. Laugh triple. Nurture a sense of humor and don't take yourself and life so seriously. Love without measure. I'll have some more to say about that later. Don't you just love those little kids being so in the moment, so joyful? So these 4 secrets call for strong self-discipline. Eswaran tells us that there is joy, great joy in going against strong personal attachments for the sake of a higher goal. There's immense satisfaction in knowing that you are making a contribution to the world in which we live. George Bernard Shaw said, "This is the true joy in life, to be used for a purpose recognized by yourself as a mighty one. The being a force of nature instead of a feverish, selfish little cod of ailments and grievances, complaining the world will not devote itself to making you happy." So, next slide, please. You don't stop laughing when you grow old. You grow old when you stop laughing. When Leonard died 8 years ago, a friend gave me this toy. Thank you, Michael Tanner. It reminds me to keep laughing. So let's truly live and enjoy life, not just go through the motions. And don't let societal standards and expectations dictate how you should have
to how you should behave or what you should wear. Do the crazy things you've always wanted to do. If not now, then when? Wear those bright colors that lift your spirit. Rejoice in the moment. A friend of mine had an older model convertible Porsche, and we drove it around with the top down last summer. Sometime I drove it, and I remember what fun it was. And I remembered how to shift. Unfortunately, it got in a wreck, and now I want a little sports car to have fun. Slide number 5, please. I'll read you the caption that goes with this slide. An elderly man hurried to his 8 a.m. appointment. He wanted to finish quickly so he'd get to another appointment. The doctor asked what it was, and he proudly said that every morning at 9 at the hospital, he had breakfast with his wife. The doctor asked what her condition was, and he replied that for 5 years she's had Alzheimer's and hasn't known who he is. The doctor asked why he continues if she has no idea who he is, and the old man replied, "Because I still know who she is." So as you can tell, that touched me deeply. So the daily word on July 20th said, "As I commit to being the presence of gladness, my joy will grow, touching and inspiring others to share their own." So being with kindred spirits is itself a source of joy. We learned during the pandemic, when we endured forced isolation, how important community is. I am so grateful for all of you because you are my spiritual family. I'm an only child. My kids live in LA. You're my family. We are so blessed to have this fantastic community. Not every church has this feeling of love, acceptance, and non-judgment. We are a self-supporting community, and this is truly a special place. So let's all pitch in to keep it that way with your time, talent, and treasure. It's our opportunity to demonstrate generosity and appreciation and to be at peace and in abiding joy. God bless you.
Thank you, Reverend Inga, for that beautiful message, for centering us in the heart of joy and gratitude and love. That is truly the hallmark of this ministry, that heartbeat which gathers us all together as one. And as we join together as one today in blessing and gathering our offering, let us remember that great spirit and that great power that exists in oneness, in sharing, in loving, and joining together in gratitude. I want to thank Jim for being with us today, and John and Mo for this beautiful choir, for these beautiful souls coming together and rejoicing in the spirit of music. Please join me now in our offering affirmation. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I give in love, and I trust God.
My wish for you before we part is for greater peace to fill your heart with dreams as vast as starry space, so hurt and anger know no place. May truth be shared and wounds be healed, and joy for living be revealed. Through every fate and circumstance, may hope lead weary steps to dance, and may your life be as a song. fears be turned with keen insight to wisdom for what's just and right. Where sorrow grows, compassion strong, and pains will pass before too long. May the bounds of our diversity serve a richer harmony. May courage hold your heart so true to smile on love when it smiles on you. And may your life be as a song, resounding with the dawn, to sing awake the light and softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night. Let's hear that alto flute. Softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night. But I know we can do it in at least 2 parts. If you'll self-select, you know who you are. If you can do the second part, I'll show you where it starts. If you're unsure, stick with me. Then again, if you're more adventurous or lost, be part 3 or part 4. Your life be as a song, resounding, and may your life to sing awake the light, and song, and may your life softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night. And may your life be as a song, resounding with the dawn, to sing awake the light and softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night, ever dancing circles in the night.
Hey, Jim. Over here.
Which Jim?
You're not here every week, and this is a great visit. Is there somewhere or something people can maybe purchase and they can listen to on their own?
Well, Jim did bring his CD flash drive and songbook and T-shirt boutique for your perusal. That's out there. But Jim Scott Music is my website. There's a lot of Jim Scotts, so I'm Jim Scott Music. And there's things on YouTube and all. Thanks. And he'll be here tonight. So thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you. We're here to bless the offering, which you have already blessed. But we can do it again because it's all one piece here. But I wanted to also bless our chaplains, if they're here. Well, I know they're here, but some are here and some are not in different places. Chaplains, where are you? Yeah, would you come over here and stand, please? Anybody want to be a chaplain? Yeah, I think so. Come on. You're a chaplain. You may not be active right now. Yeah, don't look around, that's you. Please come up. Join with us. Acknowledge your own blessing. Yes, yes. And now I'd like for these are the folks who pray for you, pray with you. And after this service, they're going to be upstairs in a prayer circle praying for all the people whose names of prayer on the prayer list. Thank you for joining with us, Chief. That little prayer slip that you have that came with the program today, there's more available out there, but if you were to just complete it, just the name would be enough of who you would like to pray for, and put it, she's going to be out there near the front with that basket. You didn't know that until now. And you can put that prayer slip right in there, and they'll be in the prayer circle today. In fact, they'll be there at 12:15. We'll start praying. So if you have someone that's kind of touching your heart right now, please don't hesitate to put their name on a little slip. You don't have to fill out the whole thing. Okay? Okay, now you're going to wonder what I'm going to do with these people. Okay. I'm going to ask you to bless them. Bless them for their work day in and day out, and hold one hand on your heart. That's where the energy is going to come from. And the words I'm going to be is, we love you, we bless you, we see the Christ light shining through you. Let's try that together. We love you, we bless you, we see the Christ light shining through you. And so it is. Amen, and thank you. Thank you. Namaste.
It's time to rise, sing our song of peace together. Let it be a song that goes out to the world in need.